Anglophones should not be taken for granted by Liberals anymore. And I invite all Anglophones to seriously consider voting for the Conservative Party of Quebec.
The leader of the Conservative Party of Quebec, Eric Duhaime, is making a bid to win English-speaking voters, hoping to dip into the Liberal Party's traditional base. While campaigning in Montreal, he said if elected, he'd scrap Bill 96, the CAQ's overhaul of Quebec's language law.
The new deal, actually, that the Conservative Party of Quebec is proposing today is to enter into a new paradigm. We're telling Anglophones that we need to make sure that we want to protect and promote French in Quebec via immigration policies. But we also want and need to recognize that you have historic rights for all Anglophones, and that for that we need to repeal Bill 96.
The language law, which was passed in June, includes measures that may limit access to English services, with some of the key components backed by the Quebec Liberal Party.
Bill 96 became a symbol, and it's a symbol of dividing Quebecers, and that's the wrong message to send. We want to unite Quebecers.
To promote the French language, Duhaime instead wants Quebec to have all powers in relation to immigration so they can welcome more newcomers from French-speaking countries.
We're going to represent a bill to make sure that we could integrate more immigrants to the French reality without poking the English community.
Though on Bill 21, the Legault government's secularism law banning certain public sector employees from wearing religious symbols while on the job, Duhaime is in favor.
Every individual has a right, when it's the public service that is talking to them, to offer a service that is completely neutral.
He says his party doesn't see English speakers as a threat, instead as allies.
We do believe that Anglophones voted Liberals for years, and when we look at the results, it didn't pay them off. The Liberals did not defend their rights. We saw it on Bill 96, and actually by voting Conservative, you're empowering the English community to not be taken for granted, and you make sure that all parties will have to care about your interests.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.